Words cannot describe how many people hated the live action Tom and Jerry movie. Oh, not because everything was bad. People love the Tom and Jerry stuff, but it was all the human stuff on the screenplay. Uh, this was so hated by a lot of people. I've watched a lot of reviews, and they say that's horrible. The Tom and Jerry stuff is good, but the rest of the movie sucks. But then I start to wonder, is the film really that bad? Because God knows I've seen a lot more bad stuff. And I've definitely reviewed some of that bad stuff on this channel before, like Food Fight, Airplane 2, etc. This movie isn't really that bad. It's not great, but it's not. But it's good, you know. Also, this is a Warner Brothers movie. I cannot show any clip from it because, as I already told you in my DC League Super Pets review, Warner Bros. Discovery has banned any usage of video footage from their content. So, yeah. Once again, if I can find it, frick you, Warner Bros. Discovery. Anyway, so the film is about this girl named Kayla who is, not very good at jobs, so she fakes to get a job at this very fancy hotel. But Tom and Jerry are there. It's like this big wedding, but Tom and Jerry are there, so she has to try and guess Jerry out via Tom. So yeah, the main thing I think everyone noticed and was kind of scared about was when they announced it would be a live action computer animated. People were just expecting another, oh god, not the Tim Hill, not the Alvin and the Chipmunks, Garfield, Smurfs bullcrap. This is going to be horrible. But when the trailer was shown and people saw some photos, they thought it looked good. Yeah, it wasn't the greatest animation, but it was like a nice combination of like 2D and 3D, especially for this type of movie. Yeah. So the film took a lot of time to make. It started with live action film, then animation, and then hybrid. Now this wasn't actually the first time Tom and Jerry were in a live action setting. The previous times were in the 1945 Gene Kelly film Anger's Away and the 1953 film Dangerous One West, both of which were made by MGM, which a lot of MGM's assets are owned by Warner Bros. Now. I mean, I have a DVD of the film High Society, and that film was made by MGM, but it was labeled as Warner Bros. Home Video. So I don't know, or that could be totally wrong, and I'm just bullcrapping you. But either way, I don't know what's going on. But yeah, so. What can I say positively about this film? Of course, the Tom and Jerry stuff is obviously the best. I mean, obviously, but I also think maybe the human stuff isn't as bad as people think they are. Wait. Hold on. It's not great, but it's not bad either. It's just okay. That's what the live action stuff is. It's okay. Of course, I have to address the main issue with the live action stuff. The main character, Chloe Grace Moretz, is probably a good actor. I mean, she was amazing in Tale of Princess Kaguya, which, as my good friend Rich said in his top 20 best animated features video, he said that the best one was Princess Kaguya, and it's my favorite animated film as well. So, but here, either it's the director's fault or she just wasn't doing that good that day. Her performance is absolutely really not good. It's not bad. I've seen worse performances, God knows, but her performance here isn't good. It's not horrible, but it's not good. But for some reason, for some crazy reason, the other actors are kind of good. Kind of great, actually. Michael Pena, Colin Jost, Rob Delaney, and Ken Jeong are all absolutely hysterical. They're not the funniest things, but they do have their fair share of funny moments. And once in a while, some other actors say something funny, but this movie does have its fair share of good, funny live action moments. But for the most part, it's not really that. So yeah, so Clara Grace Moretz's performance is not good, nor is Jordan Bolger's. But at the same time, I can't call them awful. I've seen worse. But most of the performances in this movie aren't great. So yeah, don't know how to describe this. I literally don't know how to describe this movie. It's literally the most undescribable movie you can talk about because I can't show any goddamn clips. Once again, Frick wanted Bros Discovery. Okay, I think I have a middle finger problem. I should really get that checked. But at the same time, like, this movie is really good. Don't get me wrong. I give it like a 7 out of 10 or something. But live action stuff, not that great. Tom and Jerry stuff, best part of the goddamn movie. It literally presents everything great about Tom and Jerry. They got the slapstick right. They got the personalities down. This movie is pitch perfect with Tom and Jerry. Everything else, Oh yeah, one more thing. Every animal in this movie is animated, including the dead ones, and that's wickedly hilarious. I love how like dead animals are animated in a film that has a lot of live action in it. That's just hilarious. I like it when dead animals are featured in movies. That's great. I think I'm on a watch list now. So please excuse me while I try to rid myself of this crime of enjoying animal cruelty. I will be charging down to the NSA in a couple minutes. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe, and if you excuse me, I got some FBI getting off watch listing stuff to do. Goodbye. Phew.